Hey guys, it's Nat and Kat coming to you from our new house,
Hey,
Narnuh Creek.
Narnuh Creek.
Narnuh, Narnuh.
Narnuh.
So I have had, or we have had, quite a few people ask us, how did we come up with the name Narnuh? What sparked that name? What does it mean? So I just wanted to take some time to explain what Narnuh means and why we named our new property that. So as Nate's neurological problems have progressed, he's been having trouble like with memory issues and things like that, and just kind of sometimes he'll forget who I am, who he is. It usually only lasts a second, like a few minutes. It's not like a long thing like where it's hours or days or anything like that. It's just usually a few moments. But our therapist has suggested that when that happens, if we can come up with a word for him to kind of bring him back, to kind of ground him, bring him back to me, so that he will know who I am, he'll know who he is. So the word Narnuh is pretty much initials of all of our names, me, myself, and the Fab Four. So it's Nate. The N is for Nate's first name, and then it's the second letter in my name, so Katrina, that'll be A. And then the third letter of Israel's, the fourth letter of Zion's, which is the last letter, the fifth of Asylum's, and Judah's the H by default. So Narnuh. And so I would text that word to him throughout the day or when he was struggling, and just send like Narnuh, and he would know that that was from me and that I loved him and who I am, and it would just kind of, like I said, bring him back to me, bring him back to current times, the world, so to speak. And so when we first started looking at this house, like it was one of those things where we just kind of, me more than him, just kind of knew that this was our house, that this is where we felt like we were being led to be. So this house sits on an acre, and at the very back there's a creek that runs behind our house, and we found out that the creek is unnamed. So what better name than Narnuh Creek? So that's pretty much the story of where that comes from and why it's so important to us. And so you'll always kind of hear us talking about Narnuh Creek, and so that gives you a little bit more background about the name. And yeah.
Good job.
Anything you want to add?
No, you did it great.
Okay.
You did it great.
Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for joining us.
Yep.
Later.
See y'all later.